I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 311. Maharshi, the I which rises will also subside. That is the individual I, or the I concept. That which does not rise will not subside. It is and will be forever. That is the universal I, the perfect I, or realization of the self. At 5:30 p.m., the Swiss lady complains to Sri Bhagavan that she gets a headache if meditation be prolonged for some time. Maharshi, if the meditator and meditation be understood to be the same, there will be no headaches or similar complaints. Questioner, but they are different. How shall we consider them to be the same? Maharshi, that is due to your outlook. There is only one, and there are no differences. On meditation, the relative consciousness will vanish. That is not annihilation, for absolute consciousness arises. The Bible itself says the kingdom of heaven is within you. If you consider yourself to be the body, there is some difficulty in understanding the statement. On the other hand, if you know who you really are, the kingdom of heaven and all are included in your true self. They are concepts arising after the ego has arisen. Drishtam janamayam kritva pasyat brahmamayam jagat. Direct your look within and make it absolute. With that absolute awareness realized, look without, and you will realize the universe to not be apart from the realized absolute. Because your outlook is externally directed, you speak of a without. In that state, you are advised to look within. This within is relative to the without you are seeking. In fact, the self is neither within nor without. Speaking of heaven, one thinks of it as above or below, within or without, since one is accustomed to relative knowledge. One seeks only objective knowledge, and hence these ideas. Really speaking, there is neither up nor down, neither in nor out. If they were real, they must be present in dreamless sleep also, for what is real must be continuous and permanent. Did you feel in or out in sleep? Of course not. In this dialogue, the questioner engages in a discussion with Sri Ramana Maharshi about the nature of the individual self, I, and the universal self, and the relationship between meditation and the meditator. Ramana starts by explaining the distinction between the individual I, the I thought, and the universal I, which is eternal and transcendent. He states that the individual I rises and subsides, that it is impermanent in nature, while the universal I is eternal and everlasting. Anything that has a beginning will have an end. It is transient and impermanent. A Swiss lady complains to Sri Bhagavan about experiencing headaches during prolonged meditation sessions. Ramana responds by suggesting that if one understands the meditator and meditation as one and the same, there would be no complaints or discomforts. Her headache is from mental effort. Ramana tells her that the meditator and meditation are the same. In reality, no mental effort is needed to meditate. Just be as you already are. What's the effort in this? Then the questioner says that they are not the same, prompting Ramana to question the underlying perspective. Ramana emphasizes that the perceived difference between the meditator and meditation is a result of the dualistic outlook and the relative consciousness that knows about things based on their differences. He explains that in true meditation, relative consciousness dissolves, differences dissolves, leading to the absolute consciousness and its realization. He cites a passage from the Bible, "The kingdom of heaven is within you," to illustrate the internal nature of spiritual realization. Ramana says that if you think you are the body, this will be hard for you to understand. Ramana quotes from Scripture, "Direct your look within and make it absolute." My teacher says, "Make your vision non-objective." They're saying the same thing. The absolute, the reality without division, cannot be comprehended by the mind, which can only know things as mental objects. The absolute is not an object. The self is not an object. So, make your vision non-objective. Furthermore, Ramana discusses the idea of looking within to realize the absolute, which in turn helps in seeing the universe as not separate from the realized absolute. As you see a difference between within and without, then look within. Ramana challenges the conventional notions of within and without, saying that these distinctions are based on relative knowledge and are not inherent in the true nature of the self. Ramana concludes by stating that the self is neither within nor without, and that notions of up or down are products of subjective perceptions. He questions the reality of these distinctions by pointing out that they are absent in dreamless sleep, emphasizing the continuity and permanence of what is truly real. This dialogue presents Ramana Maharshi's teachings on the nature of the self, the significance of meditation, and the realization of absolute consciousness. It invites contemplation on the transcendental nature of reality beyond conventional perceptions and distinctions. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. Ramana Maharshi taught, "Who am I?" to reveal your true nature. The book, "Who Am I?" is from early teachings where, in silence, he answered questions by writing in the dirt. I've studied this text for more than 30 years, and my comments help open the door to this teaching. I include practice notes and inquiry questions you can ask within yourself. I've put this in a small book, "Who Am I?" with comments. This book is now available on Amazon. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.